This is Psychic Treasures Unlimited, here to talk to you about the first full moon of the year, the full wolf moon in Cancer, occurring on January 13th. This name originated from Native American tribes who believed that wolves howled at this time of year to communicate with the moon. We have certainly started out the year with a bang, as predicted, and January feels like a time when everything changes, particularly because the nodes of destined fate and karma are changing signs. They do this every 18 months, presenting a significant shift in energies. The North Node, which represents our future collective destiny, moves into Pisces on January 11th. The South Node, which represents the past that we need to let go of, moves into Virgo on the same day. When the nodes of fate switch signs, a new area of your natal chart is highlighted for destined change over the next 18 months. We will give you those forecasts for each sign and timestamp them in the description box down below this video. The last time the nodes were in these energies were 1968 to 1970, 1987 to 1989, and 2006 to 2008. So whatever was occurring for you during those time periods will give you an idea of themes that may resurface now. On the world stage, this nodal shift could significantly affect the nation of Lebanon, whose rising sign is impacted. Just before the nodes switch signs, the North Node will be at 0 degrees of Aries, which represents the world axis. This is a very strong energy that often brings fated events to the world stage. The last time the North Node was at 0 degrees of Aries was in June 2006, a time when we also had horrific wildfires in California, Nevada, and Oregon. Astrology is a really relevant roadmap, and I am always astounded at how much it correlates with the premonitions. As the North Node transitions into Pisces, especially with Neptune in the mix and half of the planets in water signs, we would expect to see the opposite, with extreme flooding coming up in February and March. Please don't shoot the messenger. 2025 is a year 9 in numerology when you add up the numbers of the year 2 plus 2 plus 5. 9 represents the end of a cycle. It is about death and rebirth as the new age begins. This is a time of deep personal healing, when we all need to show up to do the work and learn the lessons. When you learn your lessons, and we all have them, everything in your life becomes smoother and easier. Trust me on that one. This will be a year of great truths and revelations being exposed, leading to more awakenings and change, but not without challenges and upheaval, as we can all see. The key this year will be to remain grounded and in your heart, doing your own necessary inner work. As we always say, heal yourself, heal the world. We will say that the second half of this year should be much better than the first half. The full moon in Cancer occurs on January 13th at 5:27 p.m. here on the East Coast. So for best results, you will want to do your purging the night before on January 12th. We have many planets in water signs, including Cancer, ushering in a great deal of emotions and hopefully compassion. The Mars-Pluto opposition continues to highlight power dynamics and dysfunctional patterns, and this can lead to heightened resentment and outbursts of anger. The square to Chiron, the wounded healer, in Aries, highlights our wounds connected to depending too much upon and giving too much of our power away to external authorities, and also wounds surrounding victim consciousness. We are being asked to heal these wounds. The Jupiter-Saturn square will bring more reality checks connected to our belief systems, and the Venus-Saturn conjunction at this time can either test or deepen relationships. Mars in a beautiful trine to Neptune encourages spiritual activities, and Uranus in a trine to the Sun could bring us brand new methods of food production. Here are the predictions for each zodiac sign, which, as I mentioned, will be time-stamped down below. Your sun sign represents your career and your purpose in this lifetime. Your rising sign represents your eternal essence and character. And your moon sign relates to your emotions and your home life. If you don't know what all these signs are for you, leave us a comment and we can help you to get your natal chart. You'll just have to know the time and place of your birth. My dear Aries, the nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro spotlight a desire for isolation and expansion of wisdom over the next 18 months. If you have addictions, this is the time to let them go. You may find yourself changing your job or career, and health matters can also crop up at this time. This can also be a time when you have an opportunity to release debts. This full moon may have you questioning your important relationships and what everyone brings to the table. You do not want to be controlled by others at this time. Please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast makes sense for you, Aries. Hello, Taurus. The nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro spotlight expansion of your career, money, and reputation over the next 18 months. You may have destined new friendships coming in to accelerate these changes, and you could meet a soulmate at this time. You could also have grandchildren coming in during this period. The full moon has you reconsidering your goals and making sure you are utilizing all of your amazing talents. Please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast makes sense for you, Taurus. My dear Gemini, the nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro bring you a glow up in career, success, money, and social standing over the next 18 months, and likely a game-changing expansion of your career. You may also feel pressure to let go of past family patterns and wounds. The full moon spotlights methods to increase your income and abundance. Please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast makes sense for you, Gemini. Hello, Cancer. The nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro spotlight expansion in education, spirituality, foreign travel, and book publishing over the next 18 months. This is an energy where you could find a guru who changes your life, and you are eliminating self-sabotaging habits. This is your full moon, and it lets you more easily let go of unhealthy thoughts and habits that do not serve you. You will also find it a time when you set clear boundaries in your relationships to better serve yourself. please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast makes sense for you, Cancer. My dear Leos, the nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro spotlight expanded revenue and your overall status, potentially through a benefactor, over the next 18 months. You could change careers. This full moon has you diving into your belief systems and asking if they serve you constructively. Your beliefs either entrap you or strengthen you. This is your opportunity to break free, to be stronger and happier. Please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast makes sense for you, Leo. Hello, Virgo. The nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro support your marriage and relationship house, bringing your relationships to a deeper level, and you could have an engagement or marriage over the next 18 months. You could also experience upgrades in your career. This is a time for you to meditate, go within, and find your spiritual path with the South Node in your sign. This full moon has you focusing on your hopes and dreams and to recognize that you do deserve joy and happiness, and this is your time to go grab it. Please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast made sense for you, Virgo. My dear Libra, the nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro spotlight your work, your health, and karmic relationships over the next 18 months. You could find yourself in a steamy relationship with a coworker. You could also have a very special pet come into your life at this time. You are being asked to heal as the South Node asks you to let go of past trauma. You could be purchasing or selling a property at this time. This full moon asks you to focus on where you are in fear and how this is hindering and draining you. You have a chance to rebalance your energies more appropriately and to put those fears aside. Please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast makes sense for you, Libra. Hello, Scorpio. The nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro spotlight fertility and conception, business success, and powerful creativity for you over the next 18 months. Buy a lottery ticket in January. You are revising your friendship circles. This full moon asks you to finally make plans and make the time to do those things that bring you joy. Please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast makes sense for you, Scorpio. My dear Sagittarius, the nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro spotlight real estate and expanding into a long-lasting home, inheritance money, success, and a new romantic relationship beginning in January. You may begin a new entrepreneurial career in your new home. This full moon is asking you to examine where you are giving your power away. For example, are you stuck in a job or any other situation that makes you unhappy and does not serve you? This full moon is asking you to change things and take care of yourself. Please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast makes sense for you, Sag. Hello, Capricorn. The nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro support career success, a move to a different neighborhood, and enduring love over the next 18 months. You are being asked to change the way you look at spirituality and to let go of past legal battles. Pay attention to your dream messages, and you may be picking up memories of a past life. This full moon is asking you to look at who in your life you are giving your energy to that does not deserve it. Learn to let go of them. You are not going to change them. Please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast makes sense for you, my dear Capricorns. Hello, Aquas. The nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro supports increased earnings and finances, diet and health changes, and dental work over the next 18 months. You could embark on creative projects that bring you wealth, and your voice could be involved in this. Your adult children could have financial gains that benefit you, and you could also receive inheritance. Profound deepening of your psychic abilities and spirituality are likely to occur. This full moon asks you to avoid working so hard as to avoid burnout, and to make sure you are making healthy choices and taking care of yourself. Please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast makes sense for you, Aquarius. Hello, Pisces. The nodal shifts of destined change we described in the intro should bring a radical redefinition of your identity over the next 18 months. This energy wants to make your dreams real. With the influence of Venus, you may feel compelled to let go of strained relationships, and you could meet a destined partner if you are single. This full moon asks you to look at where you have been blessed and to be thankful for that. Please drop a comment down below and let us know if this forecast makes sense for you, Pisces. We have also just put out another video with channeled predictions for the year 2025. We will link that video in the description box below as well. When the predictions for the year are channeled, I am always amazed at how accurately they correspond with the astrology as we move through that year. Thank you for all of your comments, likes, shares, and for subscribing to our channel. All of these things really help the algorithm to get our videos out there more. We wish you a joy-filled, healthy, and prosperous new year from Psychic Treasures Unlimited. Namaste.